This ranking is based on the play score, a standard rating that averages gamer reviews and critic reviews. Opening at number 10 is Grand Theft Auto 5. Let's start this list with the granddaddy of the open world games. Rockstar's latest entry to the main GTA series comes with cool new features that fills Los Santos with more mayhem and excitement. Follow Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, a trio of criminals who live decidedly dysfunctional lives. In their various misadventures, you'll encounter philandering coaches, vindictive billionaires, and even the triads themselves. Being able to switch between the three characters adds another layer to GTA's already expansive gameplay. Alternate between them in missions to complete them efficiently, or to experience Los Santos through each of their lawless lenses. Plus, there's an online mode and brand new smartphone, so go old lady punching with friends and take that selfie. It has a play score of 8.69. Number 9 is Far Cry 3. Newly licensed pilot Jason Brody was having the time of his life until a skydiving trip with his friends lands him on an island ruled by one of Far Cry's most iconic villains yet, Vas Montenegro. When he's not telling you the definition of insanity, he's out making everyone's life miserable. He takes you and your friends captive, and it's up to you to find them. Or not. You're getting a lot of freedom in this installment, one of the defining pillars of the open world genre, and the island is just beautiful. Drive through a sea of greens and yellows, and dive into clear blue waters. It's a nice contrast to the violence and savagery you're gonna have to embark on, and embark on it you will. The game has multiple endings, so find one that fits you or get them both. It has a play score of 8.71. Number 8 is Terraria. This is a unique item in this list. It doesn't have the full 3D world we come to expect of open world games. Instead, its vast maps are in 2D. Terraria is set in a pixel art sandbox world ripe for exploration. At first glance, it looks like a Minecraft clone. While similarities do exist, there's a lot of differences when it comes to the gameplay. Terraria lets you play at your pace. Go gung-ho and start digging deep into caves guarded by monsters. Or take it easy. Claim your little turf, mine herbs, gather weapons, before taking that grand quest for epic loot and rare items. The game is praised for its replayability, the variety of activities offered, and all the free updates. So start exploring, prepare to fight, and build your own virtual home. It receives a play score of 8.72. Number 7 is Fallout New Vegas. Enter the post-apocalyptic desert that is the Mojave Wasteland, and discover a land full of murderous roaches and friendly robots. Released in 2009, this game is still lauded by many as the best Fallout game ever, and there's good reason for that. The game generally feels like a shinier and more polished Fallout 3. That's saying something, given that Fallout 3 was considered the best open-world RPG at the time. But New Vegas boasts a plethora of wonderful additions like its improved VAT system, refined character creations, and great storytelling with its memorable dialogue and remarkable delivery. Sure, it's just a desolate wasteland, but its immersive RPG elements and general style makes it one of Obsidian's most well-loved classics. It has a play score of 8.79. Number 6 is Minecraft. Minecraft is an open-world sandbox game with block-style visuals. It comes with 5 different gameplay modes to choose from: Survival, Creative, Adventure, Hardcore, and Spectator. So how big is it? Its world is said to be bigger than Neptune, the planet. Yeah, that's pretty vast. And you're free to explore all of it. Some choose to fight while others see the game as a platform of creativity. It's all up to the gamer. I know it's cliche, but Minecraft really is a cultural phenomenon. It gave birth to various industries from server hosting to YouTube Let's Players. And it's currently the best-selling PC game of all time, with over 25 million copies sold worldwide. The best description of it comes from a Game Trailers review published in 2011. It says, "Minecraft is what you make of it, and that's the beauty of the game." It has a play score of 8.80. Number 5 is The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Any PC open-world ranking isn't complete without a game from the venerable Elder Scrolls series. The world of Skyrim sits between the typical fantasy setting of Oblivion and the alien-looking Morrowind. It's my 3 X's: expansive, explorable, and exciting. If you haven't played it yet, here's a quick synopsis. Some Nords are in a protracted rebellion against the Empire. Meanwhile, the dragons have risen. You play that one character that can tip the scale of war and bring down the dragons. In the grand scheme of gaming, the main quest is merely a suggestion. You are free to explore, fight, and make alliances of the many factions that inhabit Skyrim. There's crafting, quests, lores, and just a lot of things to do. A vibrant modding community continues to tweak, improve, and revitalize Skyrim. No wonder it was awarded by the Steam community's 2016 Test of Time trophy. It receives the play score of 9.02. Number 4 is Batman Arkham City, Rocksteady's second chapter to the Batman Arkham series. Set a year after the events of Arkham Asylum, Arcade Crusader is trying to uncover the secrets behind Hugo Strange's mysterious Protocol 10. The game begins as you wake up in the super prison with a lot of unfriendly inmates. From the first moment of the game, the whole of Arkham is yours for the taking, letting you roam its gloomy rooftops and dark alleyways. Aside from Hugo Strange and the Joker, there's a melting pot of villains to face, with each one adding character to the districts they preside over. It's an intricate and highly detailed world that holds a lot of surprises in every corner. Beat up some thugs and clean up the city's streets, and you might meet some friends along the way. It's critically acclaimed with a play score of 9.03. Number 3 is Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Hideo Kojima's Metal Gear Solid gets an explosive finale, with more stealth action and a massive open world. Take on the fields of Afghanistan as Big Boss, in missions filled with political intrigue. You will be dropped onto different locations, each as breathtaking as the last. Like the old Metal Gear series, you'll have to sneak into bases and knock out a few guards. But this time, you won't have to go through missions alone. There's a few companions on offer. Choose from the Barely Clothed Quiet, who offers an invaluable stealth and combat support, or Snake's trusty dog, who goes on the lookout for guards. All in all, it's an excellent game that comes with the quirks of the old Metal Gears, paired with impressive design. It has a play score of 9.05. Number 2 is Forza Horizon 3. Surprised to see a racing game contending for the best PC open world? This Microsoft exclusive is the biggest festival of cars out of all Forza games so far. It has more than 350 cars to choose from and improve. The map is inspired by the Australian terrain, twice bigger than that of the Forza Horizon 2. It's one good-looking game that constantly shifts between simulation and arcade racing. It offers a wide array of customizations while making sure that races are really fast-paced and entertaining. Forza Horizon 3 trumps other open-world racers with polished gameplay, excellent netcode, and gorgeous visuals, if you got the right hardware for it. It gets a play score of 9.13. And here are the runners-up before we reveal the number 1. Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. After the success of the original, developer Larian Studios re-released an even better version. It comes with better character voices, improved combat mechanics, and a better ending. It receives a play score of 8.67. Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. This action-adventure hit may not have the largest world, but it sure packs a lot of punch. It even introduced the interesting Nemesis system. It gets a play score of 8.66. Saints Row the Third. An open world that centers on fun. Messy fun. It's the Saints versus the Syndicate in one crazy gang fight. Giant build included. It has a play score of 8.65. Just Cause 2. 400 square miles of rough and dangerous terrain to explore. This ain't no walking sim. Gather weapons, shoot, and wreak havoc on anyone that gets in your way. And your mission, by the way, is to kill your friend and mentor. It gets a play score of 8.64. Mount and Blade Warband. Gather your own band of warriors and lead your men into battle, and set your eyes on the throne of Calradia. That's one exciting giant leap to the top. Best of luck, my liege. A play score of 8.60. Sleeping Dogs. Set in the underbelly of Hong Kong, you play as an undercover cop with a mission to take down the Triads. It's a game that's more grounded in reality, with epic car chases and intense gunfights. It has a play score of 8.59. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Hands down the finest open-world experience among all AC releases. Take the role of the legendary assassin Ezio as you continue your fight against the powerful Templar Order. It has a play score of 8.57. L.A. Noire, the Complete Edition. A detective thriller set in post-war Los Angeles. It's a crime-driven game where your progress is dependent on the clues you gathered. This edition comes bundled with all DLCs. It gets a play score of 8.54. Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes. The dynamic duo teams up with other DC heroes to stop Lex Luthor and the Joker from destroying Gotham City. So, another day in Gotham? It receives a play score of 8.51. Don't Starve. It's It's a vast wilderness filled with nocturnal monsters and creepy, dangerous creatures. Gather resources during the day and be sure to keep that fire kindled, because in the darkness, they dwell. A play score of 8.47. You can get these games right now by clicking the links in the description box below. And number 1 is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I'm sure you guessed it already. One of the finest games to ever hit the PC. CD Projekt Red's masterpiece looks and feels like an actual labor of love. This final Witcher installment comes with fluid combat mechanics, a riveting story, and an open-world environment so stunning you'll waste hours taking screenshots and just basking in the sheer beauty of it. The game centers on the Witcher Geralt of Rivia, on a quest to find the Child of Prophecy. It's an epic adventure filled with griffins, fiends, wraiths, and with its multiple endings, the choices you make are integral to the story. Apart from the gripping storyline, there's so many things you can do in the continent. Take on the monsters terrorizing towns, ride around your occasionally stubborn horse, or chill out at a nearby inn and play the game's addicting card game, Gwent. With its seamless open-world fun and deep RPG elements, it's Game of the Year every year, with a play score of 9.26. Thank you to these awesome contributors from around the world who helped us translate our videos to their respective languages. If you want to take part in the growth of our What to Play community, please translate your favorite What to Play videos to your language. Simply click that More button below and select Add Translations. We publish 4 gaming videos every week. Don't miss any of them. Click that bell button beside subscribe, check the send me box, and save. Don't forget to like and share this video to your friends. To receive the latest play score and gaming updates, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Google+.